Imagine you are directing a massive live broadcast, like a stadium concert or a major sports final. A single dropped frame of video could mean millions of viewers miss the game-winning catch.
Yeah, and in those environments, there is zero margin for error. You're dealing with massive amounts of digital network data that need to be turned into stunning physical visuals instantly.
Right. Which brings us to our mission for this deep dive. Today, we're looking at a piece of Pro AV gear from HDTVSupply that does exactly that unseen heavy lifting for you. It's the Bolin Technology EG40N decoder.
And to you, the listener, it probably just looks like a simple metal box.
Exactly. But it's actually this ultimate bridge translating complex network video streams,
Yeah.
specifically NDI flows into physical video.
Yeah, and just to set the baseline, NDI is what lets broadcasters send high-quality video over standard local computer networks, rather than running miles of crazy expensive specialized video cable.
Which completely revolutionized production. But the EG40N handles specific heavy flavors of this, right? Like NDI high bandwidth and NDI HX3.
Right, and what's fascinating is how it handles them. It doesn't use a standard computer chip running software. It actually uses a dedicated hardware FPGA IP decoder.
Okay, wait, let's unpack this. An FPGA. What makes that different from the processor running in, say, my laptop?
Well, think of a standard computer chip like a General Workshop. It can do anything, but it constantly has to stop and switch tools for different jobs.
Ah, okay.
But an FPGA, which stands for Field Programmable Gate Array, is essentially a blank slate microchip that's hardwired to act like a highly specialized assembly line.
Oh, wow. So it is built to do one specific task flawlessly without any distraction.
Exactly. It's not wasting processing power checking for software updates in the background.
Right. It is purely focused on pulling in that network video and upscaling it to true 4K resolution at 60 frames per second.
And it does it without breaking a sweat.
That's wild. Wait, I'm looking at the specs for the back of this unit. I get the HDMI 2.0 port. I mean, that's exactly what's on the back of my TV at home. But what is this 12G-SDI port? It kind of looks like an old school screw-on cable TV hookup. Why do we need that?
So that is the ultimate heavy-duty professional broadcast connection.
Okay.
In a high-stakes environment, you cannot be limited by consumer cable standards that might easily just, pull loose.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. And what makes this unit so valuable is that it outputs to both of those ports simultaneously, complete with embedded NDI audio.
Oh, I see. So you're feeding a standard HDMI monitor for a director to watch in the booth while simultaneously sending that exact same flawless signal through the SDI port to the main broadcast switcher.
Exactly. So no extra splitters required.
That dual capability must save a massive amount of headache and potential points of failure in a live setup.
Oh, absolutely.
But driving two high-end video outputs at once, I mean, that sounds incredibly power hungry. Is this thing going to require a massive power brick taking up space on the rack?
Not at all, actually. It does have a standard 12-volt plug if you need it, but the real elegance here is that it supports PoE plus AV, or power over Ethernet.
Wait, really? Which means a single network cable handles everything.
Yep, just one cable.
But how does that actually work? How does a single cord carry massive 4K video data and enough electricity to power the unit?
Well, an Ethernet cable actually has multiple twisted pairs of copper wire inside of it.
Right.
So the system dedicates some of those pairs entirely to shooting the data back and forth, while other pairs pull the electrical current needed to power the device.
That eliminates so much cable clutter. So what does this all mean for actual performance on the floor? Because the specs highlight an NDI certified latency of under 100 milliseconds.
Yeah, which is incredibly fast.
Right. And to put that in perspective for you listening, the literal blink of an eye takes about 100 to 150 milliseconds. So the delay is virtually imperceptible.
And that imperceptible delay is exactly what justifies the $1,395 price tag.
Yeah, to a casual consumer, spending that much on a decoder box probably sounds steep.
Oh, sure. But when you are mixing live video, any lag between camera and screen is disastrous. Professionals are paying for the absolute guarantee of a fail-safe, zero-lag performance on a standard network.
Plus, it is already NDI 6 ready, so you're buying into a future-proofed ecosystem. It really is the unsung hero of a high-stress AV setup. Just sitting quietly in the background is the ultimate bridge between the digital network and the physical screen.
Yeah, it's taking the invisible chaos of data and making it visually real.
Which leaves us with a final thought for you to chew on. As hardware like the EG40N makes distributing massive, pristine 4K video over standard local networks practically instantaneous, how might this invisible translation technology soon reshape the future of live concerts, sports broadcasts, and global communication?